Hey guys, this is a message brought to you from fullsales.org, and today we're going to tell you how to get your Pell Grant approved. The first thing we want to remember when we're applying for a Pell Grant is that we want to file as soon as possible because students of lesser need who apply before students of greater need have the advantage. Typically, the awards go out as quickly as possible, and those who apply first get it first. When those funds run out, they're completely gone. So what you want to do is you always want to apply as early as possible, and you want to remember that just because you're accepted does not obligate you in any way to participate in the program. Also, as a general rule, you're going to want to keep your EFC below $5,273. That is your expected family contribution, and that number needs to stay pretty low for you to get approved. Also, remember all of your deductions. These are your deductions to your income, and don't be discouraged if you feel your income's too high to qualify. Most awardees have familial incomes in excess of $75,000, and that is regardless of their deductions. They could gross quite a bit more, but basically, don't be discouraged by that. You could deduct things such as alimony, child support, moving expenses. The list is too extensive to go on in this video because this is going to be the short video. The last one was way too long. But everything from tuition and fees to combat pay, there's simply too many to name. As well as that, you'll also want to use a 529 college savings plan. If you have extra money and you want to keep your cash on hand to a minimum, 529 college savings plan is the way to go. Additionally, they have a lot of new stuff out now, and you're definitely going to want to tell your financial aid advisor if you or your family has suffered from a foreclosure or is in the process of foreclosure. As stated before, keep your available cash to a minimum, and I can't stress that enough. If a student pays the rent and has $1,000 less in the bank than a student who hasn't yet paid the rent and has $1,000 more in the bank, the student who paid the rent yesterday is more qualified today to get approved than the one who didn't. You're always going to want to maximize your retirement IRA or company vested savings. That's just a no-brainer. And pay as much as you can towards student loans. Once again, that's just to lower your income. The more you're paying towards your student loans, the less income you have. Do not overstate your income. That might sound not worth mentioning, but it is a very common mistake, and the FAFSA application is pretty tricky. It's really designed to disqualify you as opposed to qualify you. And one of the main things people do is that they confuse their withholding from the W-2 with the amount of taxes paid, and they are just not the same thing. Always keep your cash on hand to a minimum, and that just goes back to the rent thing. Basically, you're going to want to appear to have as little